Look, let's start with this kid, Mizzy, the TikToker. I didn't actually want to be too tough with him because he's 18 and he thinks he's a prankster. You know, who knows how malevolent his thinking really was. He probably just thought it was all a bit of a jape. He's not got much of a deterrent today. I mean, a £360-odd fine, and if you do it again, you get a more tough sentence. Is that the right message to send to kids like this?
No, but I think what he really needs is a mentor, somebody to take him in hand, because, look, he didn't feel sincere in his apology.
No.
But he's a clever, smart lad.
No,
he's got talent there.
No,
I mean, you want to harness it, because you can't have him going around causing trouble for families, and it's noticeable.
No, I'm
took
sorry.
the dog of an old woman. He didn't
is...
take her from a 6'2" gym bunny with a Rocky.
He's not clever or smart. He's part of a narcissistic generation that thinks they can do whatever they want to be
They
laughed at
smart.
on the internet with likes and tweets. He makes a very good case for bringing back corporal punishment. He was completely not remorseful. He was completely.
What would happen if he pulled this stunt or these stunts in Ghana?
Oh my gosh! I was actually in the green room with Ifo, and we're like, if you were in Ghana.
I mean, there are lots of. I mean, in America, he'd be shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, right? I mean, and that, you know, I mean, that's. I just felt with him. I mean, Rosanna.
Yeah.
You then said, "Where's your mother?" I don't talk to her. He didn't mention her father. You just wonder who is there as his any kind of moral compass.
It felt.
I mean, by the end, all he was doing was promoting his next thing or whatever. I sort of agree with Kevin to a degree. Is that he's not an idiot. I mean, I called him an idiot for his idiotic behaviour, but to actually do what he was doing. He's got some ability. He just harnesses it in completely the wrong way, right? I mean, how do you harness that and make him think that there's a better way to make money and to have a life?
At 18, unfortunately, it might be too late. And watching it was quite uncomfortable watching it because I felt like he was about 14 or 15, but he is a legal adult, as he said himself. But it's not TikTok's fault, as some people are saying. You know, we need to regulate the social media platforms, but it is something to do with attention. The attention that these kids need. And he was saying, I don't care if I'm liked or disliked, I just know I want to be talked about. And that's something, you know...
Well, look, I'd be the last person on earth to condemn that philosophy, but I just think that what he was doing... I agree with you about the kind of things he was doing. It's a form of terror that he was doing. Yeah. Albeit, I'm not entirely sure he understood that.
And for him to play the race card, I'm so sorry.
Well, that was pathetic.
I think that's what incensed me the most. It's because we've given people like this an avenue to just, you know, abuse the system, right? You can't. This is not a race issue. And if he was in the parts of the world where they're majority black people, he would never get away with this because discipline is quite strict in other parts of the world.
Well, also, it's got nothing to do with his skin colour.
Exactly.
No, but he's not had the easiest start.
That's not an excuse.
Life.
I'm sorry, that's not an excuse.
But it's an explanation, I think, why he's behaving, and it's why somehow give him something constructive in his life, because he is talented.
Yeah, but you see, Rosanna says TikTok isn't responsible. I'm not so sure about that. You know, these social media companies, they don't want to be regulated like publishers or broadcasters. They do allow their platforms to be misused in this way. This kid was racking up loads of likes and attention and buzz and noise without TikTok doing anything about it. You know, when you start terrorising, going into people's homes, and when they've got young kids in there, or you're taking an old woman's dog, that shouldn't be allowed to be on a platform. Where is the regulation of that content?
Well, it does raise the question. This kind of behaviour has been happening forever with teenagers. You know, unfortunately, pranksters, you know, bad apples, there's going to be people out there. It's just now that they can video it and share it amongst themselves. Does it encourage people?
Well, the other thing...